Hi, so for those of you that don't know me, I'm Jo. I am a primary school teacher and I live here in the UK. I have been a primary school teacher for over 15 years. I have experience in working in state schools and independent schools and also in nurseries as well. So I have made the transition from a bricks and mortar teacher to an ESL online teacher, and I thought I'd tell you a little bit about why I chose Wales English. So for me, one of the biggest factors was the time that I could teach. Because obviously when you're teaching with Wales English, you're teaching children that are in Beijing and in China, all over China actually. So it means that their peak times are 7 to 9 p.m. after the children in China have done their school day. So here in the UK, that means that we have to teach between 12 and 2 currently, which is in the middle of the day, or when the clocks go back, it will become 11 till 1 p.m. So for me, as a busy mum, it meant I can still take my children to school. I don't have to rely on childcare. I can walk them to school, we can have a lovely morning, I can spend that time with them. It's not a rush, mad, out you go, quick, get you to childcare. And then I can come back and I can teach and do what I love. And for me, that was a real great driving factor to work for Wales English. It also meant that I could be here at the end of the day to pick them up as well. So again, no childcare. So this is definitely a massive driving factor for me. Okay, the second one was that I could have regular classes. So going from a bricks and mortar teacher into an ESL online teacher, for me, I wanted to still have build those bonds and those relationships with those children. And even though they're in China, the other side of the world, it's amazing. I still feel like I really get to know them and their families, because I have the same children week in, week out, the same time, same day, with 2 children per class. So really regular children, and that really helps me with their learning, and I can tailor the lesson to them. So for example, I know that, David might like dinosaurs. So I'll really think about how I can incorporate dinosaurs into the lesson to help to motivate him and to help keep the learning fun for him. So I really love having regular lessons with Wales. The regular courses go for up to 30 weeks at a time, which seems an awful lot, but you can take holiday breaks in between. But yes, 30 weeks. So you get to see these same children every week for 30 weeks. So really build those strong bonds with those children. And then after the 30 weeks, then the children have the opportunity to renew and go on to the next course with you as well. So sometimes you can be teaching these children for years. It's really lovely to have those bonds and those close relationships with the families. For me, having the regular classes enables me to think of the children's ability, to work on that every week and to extend their knowledge. So play in their interests. So think about what they enjoy. Think about, talking to them about what they've been up to, build that rapport with them. And also I get to track their progress throughout the course. So it's not just a one-off lesson with different children every week. It's the same children, so I know what they can do, what they can't do, and what we need to work on. And for me, as an old bricks and mortar teacher, I really love having that. I feel like I've got targets in my head that I can work on with the children, and we work on these and build on these each week. So the next point was CPD. The CPD with Wales English is really fantastic. They have great opportunities for teachers to go to webinars. These webinars are on daily, so you can pick and choose when it's best for you to go along via Zoom, meet other teachers from all around the world and share your knowledge and experience with them. And that's how we learn. We're all great practitioners, but by sharing our knowledge, just makes you go, oh wow, yes, I didn't think of that. Why don't I try that? And it's lovely, such a great opportunity. I love the webinars. When you first join Wales English, you have the opportunity to go to lots of training sessions as well. So one of the first training sessions that you'll be going to is the trial class training, and then after that, the regular class training. These trainings are led by really friendly staff, trainers, and a lot of them are teachers with Wales English. So they really know what it's like to be in the classroom. They understand the problems that you might have or the struggles, and it just feels like a really lovely informal chat where you can talk about your experiences and you can talk about your worries, and they can help you. They're really supportive. And Wales English also offer lots of professional development. So you can become a teacher trainer, a curriculum designer, or a teacher evaluator. So there are lots of other opportunities that you can apply for when you've been with Wales for a little while. So Wales English are really great at looking at the fact that you have got a bachelor's degree or higher, and they pay you accordingly. They're one of the better paid companies in the ESL industry, and they also offer lots of bonuses and incentives on top. So for example, if you were to work at the weekend during the peak hours, which is 7 to 9 p.m. in Beijing, then you would get an additional $5 per hour for this slot. In addition to that, if you're teaching a trial class, then you would get an additional trial class bonus. So for every child that signs up with Wales after your session. So again, these can add up, a really great bonus incentive. Wales English also offer a full attendance bonus. So if you work a certain amount of hours per month, you can earn starting from $150 all the way up to $450. And this is on top of your wage. So you would have to qualify to have worked the amount of hours that is set that month. And this changes month on month and varies. But if you've taught, for example, 60, 70, 100, 150 lessons per month, then obviously the increment increases. So I think the next driving factor for why I picked Wales English is the great sense of community that we have in Wales English. So even though we are in Australia, New Zealand, Canada, America, the UK, actually there's people from all over the world. It really feels like when you go on the Zoom sessions and you have webinars or you're chatting with people in the really friendly Facebook groups, they have a great sense of community. Whenever you have a problem, you want to ask a question or you have a query, you post it on the forum and somebody is there straight away. And that's the benefit of working with people from all around the world, because your answer will just come in straight away, and it's such a lovely, friendly group. So I've had the opportunity to coach many referrals through to Teach with Wales English, and so I've had the opportunity to meet with these people, talk with them on Zoom from all over the world, and for me, I love chatting and I love meeting new people, and it's been a great opportunity. Wales has given me a great opportunity to chat, to share my experience, to share my skills, and do what I love. So I love to share this, and I hope that maybe you'll think about joining Wales English too. If you do, I do offer coaching to all my referrals, and my referral link is below. So if you did want to email me or get in contact with me and ask any questions, I'd be happy to help you. I really love the fact that with Wales English, you get 2 children per class. So there's just you and 2 children. Now these children are the same too when it's a regular class, which means that these children really grow to meet and to learn about how to communicate to one another. So you can do loads of lovely peer-to-peer opportunities. So from day one, even with the 3-year-olds, I have them saying, you know, hello, how are you? Yes. And you know, from day one, they might not want to say anything initially because they don't know that person and they don't know me. But by, you know, week 3, they'll be happily waving along, saying hello, introducing themselves. And you see that progress when you have those regular classes week on week. So some of the children in the regular classes might know one another from outside of Wales English, and others are total strangers. So you have to be that facilitator and try and get them to talk to one another. But I have been blown away by 4-year-olds that can have beautiful conversations between themselves, asking questions to one another, extending the questions, really challenging their partner for finding the answers in the picture or in a book. And this is lovely to see because you're getting the teacher talk time reduced and the student talk time is increasing. So for me, this is a real driving factor for why I picked Wales English. It was just a lovely opportunity to see those 2 children flourish together. So I hope you found this video useful. These are just some of the factors why I picked Wales English, and I'm happy to chat with anyone if you want to contact me with my email below and ask me any questions, further questions about Wales English. I'll be happy to reply and to help you. If you do want to apply to Wales English, then my referral link is below, as I said, but please make sure you email me first, because even if you apply using my referral link, I don't get to see your email address and I can't help you. I can't support you, and I'd really like to help you and to share my knowledge of the mock lesson and the interview process and anything that I can answer to support you with your application. So as I say, hopefully you've liked this video, so please press the thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel, and then you will get any updates of any upcoming videos that I will be doing. Okay, thank you for joining me. Bye.